Okay, so look, I just finished listening to the recordings of court yesterday for Chad and Lori Daybell. Well, actually, Lori Daybell is on trial. Lord. Okay, I took copious notes. I read Twitter yesterday and I thought I knew everything. I was like, oh, yeah. I'm just going to zip right through this testimony. Oh, no. There was some things that I had forgotten about that I read on Twitter. Number one, Chad and Lori had a fight because apparently Lori was upset that Chad wasn't like killing his wife fast enough, basically. I don't know if you could say the K word on the YouTube, so I'm going to say dispatch. So he had not, she's like, I have dispatched with my children and my husband. How come you have not dispatched with your wife? And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, dear lovely one. I promise you I'm going to dispatch with her quickly. But go on and ask Jesus first and make sure it's okay, y'all. You cannot, what is that prayer? Dear Heavenly Father, is it time? Like, that, first of all, it's rude. Secondly, like, the Lord don't need your help. He don't need your help. Listen, if my understanding is correct, this is an all spiritual being that can create the whole universe, created you, make earthquakes and floods and wipe out all of humanity. But your help is needed to dispatch somebody? I think no. I think maybe y'all have overstated your power, or you're just making it all up. At some point, the defense attorney was like, wasn't this all just fantasy? Weren't they just playing around? And the FBI agent on the stand was like, yeah, it was part fantasy and part fiction, except for some people ended up dead. The attorney was like, okay, on to the next question. I was like, okay, I'm gonna need all y'all to calm down. And then Chad was very clear on percentages. He just made the numbers up. Please be clear. He made these numbers up, but he was like, yeah, this one is this percentage light and this one is this percentage dark and blah, blah, blah. Did anybody check y'all's percentage of sanity? Because apparently a high number meant that you had a lot and a low number meant that you had zero. Y'all in single digits, if not negative numbers. In terms of sanity, not a lot going on there. And also Chad and his like babbling on and talking about the percentages or whatever. He's like, oh yeah, that's what happened to George Bush and Stan Lee. Oh, so now let's be clear. Let's be fully cumulative. So far, the innocent parties that they have brought into this situation, the Gerber baby, Harry Potter, Stan Lee, and Poppy Bush. I am not a George Bush fan, although I do enjoy the name Poppy Bush because that's what people in the media started calling him. But y'all, I was that fact? Was that fantasy? Was you and Poppy Bush friends? Did you go on over there to the ranch? Did you sail in Kennebunkport at his other place up in Massachusetts? Something tells me that Chad would not blend in Cape Cod. Mostly because I don't think they have a lot of potatoes there. I'm just saying, wait, I have to consult my notes. Oh, they're chatting by way of emoji. At one point when Chad and Lori was having a fight, she stopped talking to him. And he was like, listen, I understand that you're upset that I have not dispatched with my wife yet, but I'm going to need you to be in touch with me because I'm addicted to you and I'm going to need you to send me some of that sweet, sweet love, even if it's over text message. That's not what he said. I'm summarizing. So she was like, forget him. And she ignored him. And so he was like, I'm not saying that the demons are going to come and get you if you don't talk to me. But I'm just saying the demons are going to come and get you if you don't talk to me. But I can protect you if you send me an emoji. So let me get this straight. The same Lord that could create the universe and cause earthquakes or whatever needs an emoji from a crazy lady in Rexburg, Idaho or wherever. Okay. So he was like, if you send me a thumbs up, then I'll know we're all good. Okay, where is that in? I know I have read Harry Potter. There was no emojis mentioned. Are they mentioned in the Bible? Yo unto thou, send forth an emoji? Then again, that is not a biblical quote. That is just my summarization. Let me consult the notes. He kept talking about he needed them to be cheek to cheek. Okay, cheek to cheek. That's cute. You put your cheek on somebody's cheek. And loin to loin. Ooh, dear Black Jesus, please let them have been talking about a pork loin. I'm going to set my pork loin next to your pork loin because they're actual loins. Yuck, yuck, yuck. There's so much ick factor in this case. And what do Chad's kids think now? Because before they were like, obviously, Lori set him up. And obviously, our very innocent daddy ain't have nothing to do with this. Yes, he might have had an emotional affair with the crazy lady who dispatched with her own children and husband. But our sweet dad, not so much. Are y'all watching this case, Daybell children? I'm going to need one of y'all to send me an emoji to let me know that you were seeing everything that's happening here. Because even if they thought, okay, he sent nasty messages to a lady that wasn't our mama. Okay, you're not going to love your daddy for that. I mean, you might still love him. You're not going to like him that much. But so now you were reading about your father roughing up his suspect in the shower while thinking about this other lady. Gross, because nobody wants to know that about their parents. But now you have the evidence of him saying, I'm a dispatch with mama and I'm in love with this other lady and we have had some touchy-feely intimate time. Y'all still think it was just an emotional affair? I don't, but I never thought it was just an emotional affair. And immediately on the heels of the death of their mother, the kids were like, oh, how come he doesn't want anything to do with this? That was brought forth in testimony in court, that his children had complained that he would have nothing to do with them. And then 2 weeks later, all of his energy and effort were focused on this lady that he was having an emotional affair with. Emma Daybell, you, from what I understand, are now the matriarch of the family. I would love to hear from you. Can you go on and get on the CBS News or the YouTubes or somebody? I am dying to hear from you. Word on the street is that Chad's trial is not going to take place until next summer. That is a long time. Also, we mostly are interested in the femme fatale that is Lori Murderous Daybell. Are we going to be this interested in Chad? Should he just take a plea? Like, even if it's an alpha plea, you know what an alpha plea is. Alpha plea is when you say, state, you got all the goods on me and it's looking really, really bad. So I'm just going to agree that, yes, I did the terrible thing without mentioning what the terrible thing was. And I will take my punishment now. Please and thank you, sir. Please save your children this embarrassment, because the secondhand embarrassment I am experiencing from your children is almost too much. It might dispatch with me. All of this nasty and talking your loins and all these love messages or whatever. Sir, it is not good. It is not good. So let me see. Oh, within 24 hours of Tammy's death, Chad was sending love letters to the wife, to the woman who would become his new wife, to Lori. Like, dear Lori, my wife just died. Isn't that hot? Sir. That's, again, you go into hell with gasoline draws on. The deep inner city of hell is where you will reside. Oh, they have fire. They have brimstone. They have no Wi-Fi. It is legit hell. You probably can't even get YouTube in inner city hell. I'm just saying. You might not have smartphones at all. You have to walk every place, probably on your knees in all the fire and brimstone. You know that's not going to be uncomfortable. I mean, you know that's going to be uncomfortable, sir. And he had decided that his new plan was for them to move to Hawaii, and he was going to let his hair grow out, or he was going to cut it. He was going to change his hair, and he was going to get all buff and tan. Ew. Now, we know for a fact that he did all of these things. What was he thinking when she got arrested? Like, clearly, this plan was so focused on, let's just get together, let's just get together, let's just get together. They did not think about the aftermath. Did they think nobody would look for these kids? Okay, maybe your wife passes away and people are like, oh, that's so sad. And her husband passes away. Oh, that's so sad. But the kids? The kids. And clearly, they underestimated Miss Tylee, because Tylee sounds like she was a pain in the neck in life, but I also am a pain in the neck to many. And I hope they are not planning to dispatch me. I do not know. My adorable husband does not think I'm too much, although I might be too much for most people. That is a them problem. That is not a me problem. But the way a lot of this came about was that Miss Tylee, she over in the afterlife moving things around. She got in touch with the chick whose mama is a psychic. Like, hey, girl, how did they meet? Was there like at the Starbucks in heaven or whatever, like, hey girl, wait, your mama's a psychic? I'm sorry, I just overheard your conversation. Your mama's a psychic. Can you bring me to her? Because I have some things to say. Because apparently what I heard, according to the psychic Reverend Serafina Donna Serafina, who I believe might be part space alien, but honey, she is coming with the heat. Reverend Serafina, Donna Serafina, her daughter died. And then her daughter met Tylee in the afterlife. And Tylee was like, hey girl, we need to go talk to your mama. So Nicole, the dead daughter, was like, hey ma, I met this girl over here at the Starbucks in the park, walking down the street, riding my bike, however they met. And she was like, she got to tell you something. She said her mother killed her. And of course, the good Reverend was like, oh, mothers don't kill their children. And Tylee was like, look, let me tell you something, girl, because my mama, she killed me and she killed my brother. And you see that dude right there? That's my stepfather. She offed him too. Let me give you all the tea. I'm going to tell you where to find my body. I'm going to tell you everything that happened. And I think you should report that to the police. Please and thank you. And so Reverend Serafina Donna was like, oh, this mess sounds crazy. And so she made a video about it. She channeled and she did whatever she did. And everybody was like, oh, that crazy Reverend, she's nuts. And then it turns out that the relatives of Tylee and them wrote down all the information and gave it to the FBI. And then the FBI went and looked where the psychic said. And then boom, what do you know? That's where the bodies were. And so Tylee knew everything. So it turns out, even if you dispatch with a big mouth person, well, they going to have a big mouth on the other side. Does that mean there's a YouTube in the afterlife and I can still be doing this? Because that would be delightful. The other interesting thing that the crazy psychic lady who might be from outer space said is that Tammy, even on the other side, was like, yeah, just do what you have to do. So you could be mild-mannered in the afterlife. No, thank you. I would not like any of that. So wait, so does that mean that, like, when do you get recycled? When do you get, oh, I have questions. Should Serafina, Donna Serafina, if I actually learn your name, will you come on here or send me an email or whatever and chat about what you know? Because I'm dying to know. I have questions. And I understand that not everybody believes in psychics. Personally, I also do not believe in psychics, but I believe in seeing what's right before my very eyes. And what I'm seeing before my very eyes is that space alien psychic. Oh, she knows some things. She knows some things. Let me consult my notes. Hang on. Lori was eating bacon when she noticed that JJ was a devil. Now they brought bacon into it. The Gerber baby, Harry Potter, bacon, George Bush. It's all just wrong. It's all just wrong. Oh, and apparently at some point, Lori could override Chad's percentages. So if Lori was like, if Chad was like, this person is 80% evil, Lori was like, nah, he's fine. And Chad would be like, oh, okay. Oh. So that feral kitty that she was working with could change his mind. So that means if she was willing, she could have stopped all of this madness. Honestly, any of these people could have stopped all this madness. And for the record, so that we are very, very clear here, in my opinion and estimation, do not sue me. This is all allegedly. I think Melanie Gibb was Satan. I just think she is. Now, that is not to say that I think women are Satan. I think that particular woman is satanic. Now, when I was a kid, my mother, bless her, she's still alive, so I can't say rest her soul or nothing. She's still very much alive and living over there over by the Kentucky Derby. So she, a good Christian woman, would not refer to a woman as a B word. She was like, oh, no. I'm a good Christian. I'm not saying she's a B. I'm saying she has ways likened unto that of a B. Okay. So I'm not saying that both of the Melanies and possibly that Audrey and Zulema and all these other people, I'm not saying that they demons. I'm saying they had ways likened unto that of demons. And if any of these people have custody of their children or pets or are out here in the free streets, we should probably investigate that. Listen, I would love to chat more because you know I do nothing but run my mouth. It is my favorite thing in all the world, especially early in the morning with a good cup of coffee. Child, you need your morning gossip. What is a morning without a good cup of coffee and some gossip, especially true crime gossip? It is essential. That is one of the vitamins. Vitamin G. We all need more vitamin G, vitamin gossip, but not about people in your life because that is rude and bad karma. But this true crime gossip, oh child, we need this. We need this. This is how we start the day. So look, the sun is starting to come up. It's trying real hard to come up. You see it right there, coming up just a little bit, which means I got things to do. I got to get out of here. Y'all have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.